Televisa presenta.
Welcome to Info News. Today we'll be talking about Africa, Tanzania and its traditional bread called Mandazi. But first we must talk about the history of the country. The United Republic of Tanzania is a country in East Africa bordered by Kenya and Uganda to the north. Tanzania is characterized to differentiating itself from its neighbors by its resistance to British colonial rule and by not recognizing English as an official language. But what is Mandazi? My colleague Marco will tell you a little bit about it.
We'll be knowing a little more about Tanzania. Mandazi is the term used to define dry dough in the Swahili language. Swahili, a vernacular, is a Bantu language native of Tanzania that has been mixed with other African language and Arabic. But now, we will introduce you to an expert who comes directly from Africa, Tanzania, to tell us a little about the origin of bread.
The preparation of this origin of this bread received the name in some small town and is some of West Africa. Some do not have bread. I believe for residents to eat breakfast, and there were no bookstores or internet where residents can search for recipes or information. So these ladies of the town have to work on big activity, come up with their own recipes for the cake and made with just a handful of easily achievable ingredients like cardamom, flour, vanilla, and sometimes coconut.
Wow, that's very interesting. Now we will go with a reporter who went to Africa, Tanzania to see how they make their famous bread.
Hi you guys, welcome back. Well, in for news here I'm waiting for them to make her famous bread Mandazi. For what I have to hear they say has time changed at it because it's easier for villagers to get a variety of breads around the city. The love and significance of these breads remains strong with local bakeries offering Mandazi in a variety of forms.
Hello, the ingredients for this bread are 4 cups of flour, half cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of yeast, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, pinch of salt, oil for frying, 2 tablespoons, margarine melted, 1 egg, and 1/2 cup of milk.
In another container, we are going to put the egg, the milk, and the tablespoon of milk, margarine, and mix. We will create a well in the center of the large bowl with the dry ingredients, and we will pour our other mixture into it. Also add more milk gradually. We will be kneading it for 10 or 15 minutes.
Then we let it rest in the large bowl for an hour. It's so that the dough for a minute, and then we are going to cut the dough in the form in which we occupy. Then we cut doughs that we already have in circles, and we cut them of shape. The Mandazi we cut them into 4 parts.
We repeat part of the process to create more with excess dough. And then we put the parts that we have of the dough in a pot with oil and fry it over a medium heat. After a few minutes, you will have your delicious Mandazi ready, which you can use as a snack and eat them at any time of the day.
Wow, yummy! It is all for today. Now we are back into the studio.
It is always very interesting to see how they make typical dishes in other countries. In a question that a student sent us, he said that they left him the task of looking for the relationship between some subject and this bread. What an incredible coincidence.
Well, in biology, we look at the use of nutrients and organic molecules, and this is related to the bread scientific mentioned, those that all bread contains. In history, we look at the origin of Mandazi bread, as well as the history of the country where it was made. And if you need one more, in physics you could put the exact units of measurement are needed in a braid to make it rich and smooth.
Well, that's all from us. We hope to see you next time on your favorite newscast, Info News.